Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading, and it is a bonus read. Taurus, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. This reading is a bonus read, which means we're reading for the current or the future energy. I'm not digging into anything in the past. I'm totally going to acknowledge it if it shows up, but we're not going to dig anywhere back there. So Taurus, this is your bonus read. Thank you so much for showing up. And if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, this could resonate with you. They won't always all resonate with you, right? So let's find out what is going on in the Taurus Collective. If you are brand new and you just showed up, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of this little box where I live. If you're interested in joining us here, say hello. We have a really big Taurus tribe here. So if you're joining us as a cross watcher or a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Taurus, then welcome, welcome. All right, what's going on with Taurus? Tell me what's going on with my bull tribe. I am your bully sister. Let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about Taurus. We have Judgment. Why is that? Tell me about Judgment. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, I like that. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Ah, this is beautiful, Taurus. This is really nice. So, you know what I'm feeling here? This isn't the Nine of Cups. Sorry, it's the Seven of Cups. So it's really beautiful here. What I'm seeing here is that I feel like there is a decision being made. And the decision is that I'm going to leave behind what I'm going to leave behind. And it's time for me to start something new. I feel like you feel the universe pulling you in the future, pulling you to the future to try and make new decisions, moving forward. I feel like you're leaving something in the grave. I'm just looking at this Judgment card. And you're about to be sort of resurrected something brand new. Now, I feel like you're feeling some type of way about leaving something in the past. I want to say the Judgment card is, when you do leave it, Taurus, you know what you know, right? You know that you will be loyal for so long, maybe even 150 years, but when you're done, right? Yeah. So I feel like this is what the energy that I'm getting. It's like, when I'm done, I'm done. So the Seven of Cups is like, I'm feeling really confused about, what do I do? Do I just close the door and drop it? How do I turn away? Like, how do I not go back there? I feel like it's going to be revealed to you. I feel like there is a truth that is going to be revealed to you should you decide to obey, I'm going to say, the major arcanas, right? The major arcanas show up, Taurus, because it is something that's going to happen that I feel like you don't have any choice in. Well, I mean, you don't have a choice, right? You can react or you can respond. You can throw a tantrum or you can just say, okay, well, I'm just going to leave it back there and go. So I feel like a door is closing here, and I don't think you have any control over it, to be honest. So this could be, I'm in a relationship, then someone, I've been waiting for them to call me, and now I found out they got married. But, it's like something that's not within your control. And it feels like it makes you feel like the Seven of Cups. It makes you feel overwhelmed. It makes you feel maybe highly emotional. But I feel like there's a truth coming to the surface that is going to make things a little clearer. Tell me more about this. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get some clarity on whatever this is that's closing, ending, that you don't have a choice about. A decision's being made on your behalf, and you're just going to have to live with it, essentially. And it's going to make you feel the Seven of Cups. It's going to make you feel some type of way, friend. Tell me more. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it does feel like it has to do with love. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. When I see the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this particular one is giving me the energy of, I feel like a fraud. I feel like I wasted time. I feel like I'm not as confident or as abundant as I thought I was. It almost is like when this closure comes around that you don't, this decision comes down that you don't have any control over, it throws you into the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You start questioning yourself. So this could definitely be a financial thing. Absolutely, with the Nine of Pentacles here. It could be a love thing with the Ace of Cups here. For some of you, it's love. Some of you, it's financial. We also do have the Eight of Pentacles. It does feel like if it is financial, it feels like there is some paperwork that you missed or that you need to go over, or somebody is going to ask you to analyze the paperwork. It was in the fine print, Taurus. Like, it feels like that. Like you're feeling like, oh my God, I feel like there's just nothing that I can that I can do right. Like, I feel like you're really hating on yourself is what you're doing. And I feel like it was supposed to be this way. I feel like with the judgment here, it was supposed to happen this way to bring it to your attention, to reveal something to you. So I don't think that what you're supposed to do is hate on yourself about it. I feel like you're supposed to pull out the contract and go over it and say, maybe there is something that I missed here. So it does feel like there is, we only see 5 pentacles, which is interesting that it's coming up in this reading, because we only see 5 pentacles when you look at it at a distance, right? But there are 3 that the plans that are in the making here. 3 more pentacles are in the making. So it does feel like we feel in lack. I'm looking at the plans, and the plans don't make sense, feeling in lack. I don't know why the plan is going this way. I didn't ask for this. Like, it feels like you start feeling really badly about, maybe I'm not as confident as I thought I was. Things go wrong all the time because they're supposed to, because maybe we were headed in the wrong direction and we weren't supposed to go that way. And then the universe is like, no, bro, you're not supposed to be going that way. You're supposed to be going this way. So I feel like this 7 of Cups is really sort of a blow to your finances, or a blow to your heart space. It's going to be different for all of you, but I feel like this reveal was supposed to happen this way, so you would learn that you need to go over the details so you don't end up with this financial impact again. So this never happens to you again. It feels like it's like a lesson. Or you were supposed to be left out in the cold, so you really could see the situation for what it was, because you weren't going to let go of it. Because 150 years later, you're still hanging on to it, right? So we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to make you feel in lack, sweetheart. And I'm sorry that it does. We just talked about the 5 of Pentacles here, and then the 5 of Pentacles shows up, tells us we're on the right track of getting the information that you need. So I feel like the 5 of Pentacles is here. I feel like you offered someone everything, I want to say. You offered them everything. Like, to the point where you had nothing left for yourself. And I feel like this is the lesson that you're supposed to be learning. It's a lesson of boundaries, I think, of when to put up your boundaries. I feel like the universe saw you suffering, right, with this 5 of Pentacles, and that's why the Judgment card is here. It's actually mercy. It's like, I'm shutting this down. There's no more, they can't do this anymore. We do have the Magician. And so I feel like it's almost like you were begging for mercy. Please help me out of this. Please give me a way out of this. It's like you couldn't get detached from the situation. I don't know what the situation is, but we're just going to leave it where it is. Situation is different for all of you, right? We do have the World card. Yeah, the door is closing. I feel like you were sort of, on your knees begging with the universe, maybe begging in prayer, saying, like, how do I figure this out? Why can't I detach from it? I feel like the universe is here with the World card saying, look, this is the accomplishment. It doesn't look like an accomplishment right now, Taurus, but this is an accomplishment. The fact that it came to light, even though it threw you into this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this is the accomplishment. This is the milestone that I feel like, although you were like in the 5 of Pentacles saying, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to feel overwhelmed and hurt and feel like I was cast aside or thrown away. I feel like that actually ended up being your manifestation. So I feel like the door closes because you were manifesting mercy. And I think that's why the Judgment card shows up here. I think there was something here that you were giving your all to that you weren't getting anything back from. And I feel like the universe wants you to make a different plan. Is like, okay, if you want to be out of the 5 of Pentacles, then it's time to start on the 3. What is the 3? The 3 is foundation. It's time for a new community. It's time for some new friends. It's time for a new job. So the 3 Pentacles are stability, right? It's time for you to make a decision. We see how the 3 are up here. We've got 2 down here, making a decision to get the other 3 on the way, to start building a new foundation here. Tell me about the 7 of Swords in the reverse. What is coming to the surface here? Something's being revealed. High Priestess, you knew it. So it feels like it is something to do with your stability. It could be, when I say stability, it could be about a home, but it also could be about what you thought was a soulmate relationship. So take it however it's worth for you. But it's something you knew. It's like you knew, you had a knowing that this was going to end up this way, that you probably should have ended it before it ended by itself. And now I feel you feel shoved out to the outside looking in, whether this is the job or whether this is the house or the mortgage or whatever it is. It feels like a financial impact that happened. It may be a job, but it feels like with the Two of Pentacles that you knew that this decision was coming, but you chose to remain stable. I'm just going to stay here. It feels like maybe you were living together with somebody, or maybe it was because of family. I didn't want to make the decision, but something's revealed here, and the High Priestess tells me, I knew it. I knew it. But you didn't go with your instinct, is what it is here. We do have the Ace of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So it does feel like there is some sort of reciprocal energy that gives you some type of success or victory if you decide to step forward. If you decide to leave what is in the past and decide to step forward, whatever you knew was going to be revealed to you, I feel is actually designed or disguised as a new beginning, sending you on some sort of path of reciprocal energy that that gives you some sort of a victory. It's like you were in this really hard cycle. The Six of Wands is about coming from a hard cycle, right? It's about coming from the war, coming from the fight, but getting the victory. And so I feel like this puts you on a brand new path, Taurus, and you will get reciprocal energy on that path. But I feel like it's like something here you couldn't let go of, and so you had to wait for it to let go of you first, is what it feels like. And now I feel like you're being really hard on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, feeling like I don't have enough abundance, I'm not enough. Feels like that energy. Well, you are. The Queen of Pentacles just popped out. So it's like, you know what, I feel like once you build the three more Pentacles, we have the 5 and the 3, which is 8. This is the 8 of Pentacles. This is where the self, it's like you hit the ground floor. I want to say that you hit the rock bottom, and you allowed somebody to pull the rug out from under you because you decided you weren't going to end it first. So the Queen of Coins is telling me you do work on yourself. You decide that you're going to go straight to this self-mastery energy, and you work on yourself, which brings you to the Queen of Wands energy, the 8 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. You fight for it all the way, but I feel like everything is going to be moving quickly in the right direction. Should you decide to go into the self-mastery stuff instead of staying in the 9 of Pentacles? I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is a trap. I feel like whatever happened in the past was supposed to end, and it feels like it wasn't to make you feel bad about yourself, for sure not. But I feel like if it didn't end, you weren't going to end it. Tell me what the outcome is here. But the world card is saying it's done. There's nothing back there. Don't even think about it. There's nothing back there. The door's closed. We put the slats on. We nailed in with the hammer. We nailed in the slats. It's time for you to open your arms to a new world, to a new way of doing things. Tell me what the outcome is for Taurus. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Again, we were talking about the 3 of Pentacles a lot. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. Look, something brand new is coming. For some of you, it's a new job. For some of you, it is a new relationship, but it's going to surprise you. And I think it's going to show up earlier or sooner than you think. But I think that what your job is right now is to really focus on yourself so you can bring yourself back to this place of confidence of the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's really, their third eye is open. Now I understand why I had to go through this thing with the Judgment here. I had to go through that because it wasn't good for me, and it wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was redirection. So I feel like the Knight of Coins is telling me you come slowly to this conclusion of the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is, I just got to get down to work and start building a new foundation. And I think when you do, while you're busy doing that, there's something new that shows up here that you don't see coming. We've got the King of Coins. Look at that. There is a soulmate coming here. Or there is somebody who's showing up to show you exactly what it means to be the King or the Queen of Pentacles, to help you make money, to help you be more stable, to show you the way in terms of making more money. Maybe this is a relationship. If it is, it's a very lucrative relationship because the King and the Queen of Pentacles are the ones that build massive kingdoms of material wealth. So I feel like for some of you, this is a love connection that is brand new. It's a brand new person. But I think that first the universe, I think that first the universe had to piss you off and shut the door because, and make sure something was done or you couldn't move forward. You wouldn't move forward. Yeah, there's the Three of Wands. The ships are coming in, my friend. They definitely are. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks, Taurus, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I will be back with the sneak peek. Love you guys. Have a beautiful Sunday. Bye-bye.